Alright, I'm going to activate Blade in the Dark and I want to go around asking for the Farangar contact. I don't care. So let's get to the main quest immediately. It will be a bit boring at the beginning. I am interested mostly in seeing how these people against are doing.
Watch what you're doing.
Let's see. Also, we cannot go vampire in front of the elfin. I don't know why, but she just knows that we have a vampire.
The Greybeards seem to think you. I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I. You ready to. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I. But that isn't important. Can you do it? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Now something's happening. We're going to go there. You should know. You got the map for me. It's what I do. It seems to be spreading from the southeast. Kynes Grove. I need to get into my traveling gear.
No, I haven't seen 5.2. Earthquakes 5.2 was released? Was released now? Did we say... Okay, that's good. Well, even more content. Nice. Got it. It's a long raid. Good. I'll have a look as soon as I can. Hopefully some of the problems we were having with 5.1 have been fixed. Is there anything about Mirak?
Look at that big bastard. Keep your head down. Let's see what it does.
We may want to upgrade it after the, but we need to wait for Lala actually. Yeah.
Salokun here. Zil Gro Tova Ursa.
Something's happening. God's above. So you really are...
Well, we'll finish this playthrough and then maybe we have a look at 5.2. I would like to wait for Lala to upgrade at least because
it's true, isn't
there are
it?
a lot of mods
You
that
really are
will need to
Dragonborn.
be upgraded, right? It's not only 5.2. I cannot just install it on top of Lala.
I owe you. Go ahead. Whatever you... Damn it. Now that dragons are coming back, the Thalmor are our best lead. Who else gains from that? But problem is, keep an eye on this.
Nice though that we have 5.2. That's good. Looking forward to play the newer version. We could have a look if there is. Oh, nice. Then I think we may do the Civil War. Oh, paints. Okay. And what do they do? It's like an enchantment, a trait?
Is someone
That's
there?
an excuse for an elf.
Why the Talbot are attacking me already? Shit yet. Nice, I like this a lot. Okay. What an interesting change. I wonder what triggered that.
Did you hear
Someone
something?
do something! Hey! Who are...
Good, more customization. Good. Maybe Fix is getting really good at giving us choices for the builds. I like this a lot. I mean, it's already pretty good to be honest, but you know, more better because then you more builds are possible. Nice. I wasn't expecting this about painting. I'm happy they decided to go in this direction. Really happy that they decided to go in this direction. That's such a good news. Right. Anything about archery, Thomas? Do you know?
No!
I need to also double check the blessings, I guess.
But I need that money. I earned it. Is someone there?
Yeah, we don't need the scroll of sunlight. Wait. Nordic weapon is 7% increase per power range.
Is someone
Yo.
there?
Come on!
Nice. Nord weapon. Okay, I dig the change. It would be good for a spell. For a spell sword. Interesting. Yeah, the one I saw Greed talking about that. I was looking forward to that effigy because it would be. It sounds like a fun effigy to use for you know, for a spell blade. You lack a little bit spell power, right, as a spell blade. So in having that sounds pretty good.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a plan. Did you learn any?
I mean, we could give it a try. Why not?
That figures the thing. Obsessed with it, really. No, but just ask him where he was on the 30th. Yeah, we need to think about the build.
Oh, we never went into the rat way. That's new.
I knew it.
Sounds really good, this release. I'm kind of looking forward. Now I'm. Let's wait. No, but let's do things properly. Let's wait for Lala to do all the, all the upgrades, because yeah, I don't want to jump into something without patches. But I wonder how difficult it is to slap it on top of Lalaland. Yeah, I think we may do a spell sword. Yeah, I think we do. We may do one.
Go away!
What?
No, that... Delphine? So, you'd better come in and tell me how you found me. And what you want. This will take a moment. This one always sticks. Only a couple more. There we go. There we are. That's better. Now, so, I thought she'd have... Ah, yes. It seems that... We must go. Quickly now. Take care. Put one moment.
Yes. Bucket? Yes. Ink pot? No. Huh?
Enchanted farmer, you can find enchanted armor. Enchanted fossil, nice. Especially because we do very often some of that content, right? So, yeah, I like the fact that we can find more enchanted stuff around the world. That's nice. Strange meat snack. Ah, for Bosmer. Oh yeah, I read about that. I think I read Thorn writing about this. Yeah, that sounds also like a good idea.
What have you done?
All right.
Who's there?
Give up! No!
Oh god, you fight him as a no, he's going to destroy everybody.
Delphine.
Let's see what Esbern has to say.
It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern.
Narcon is going to be very
Well,
hard to fight.
too long, old friend.
Especially
You made it safe
because
and
he's
sound.
going to use his katana. 50 half back per hit. Interesting. Maybe won't be a pushover
Now then.
anymore.
I
Oh,
assume
yes. Well, this
you know.
changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Give me. I know I had it. Here it is. You see, right here. Sky. Not lost. That's where we'll find.
I mean, Darkon like that must be really tough to deal with. The more I think about it... If he uses that sword and the armor, well, he's probably in heavy armor, so... But yeah, them will make very hard to fight him. I mean, I guess... Shield cheese nerve. Oh no, I'm too late. Okay. Fair. Yeah, I had in mind a couple of combinations with the cheese that would make it really strong. I guess everybody figured out this before me. But they already... Okay, VPC, I guess. Sounds like in general the game is hard there. Yeah, a Graven should have been... Yeah, it's a good change to make them more difficult.
I'm warning you. Back off. You have a death wish.
Come here. Ah!
That it? No.
Okay, so the game is going to be a bit more challenging. That's good, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gonna try now.
What was that?
Why?
This looks promising.
Really, we found a surpassing. I don't get it. We are finding so many surpassing lately.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too.
The Archivir.
Look here. You see all the ancient things we Cyrodiil. Goodbye, then. See what's up ahead. It is. Isn't it amazing? Let me see if I can find the right panel. Alder's defeat is the centerpiece. You see, here is falling from the sky.
So does it show how they defeated him? What do you need, Dragonborn?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Yes, everything is clear, coming from the mouths of the Lord hero.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin?
Oh, yes.
You're sure?
Something rather specific to drive. This is where they even Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout. Never heard of such a thing. Damn it. I hope to avoid him. No, trust me. But if you live in Talos guard you.
The prophecy.
What an interesting set of changes.
Your training proceeds. Where did you learn it? Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool? If the world is... No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. The decision, we do not regret this loss. Only Paarthurnax, the master of... But he speaks to only those whose voice is strong. The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Nice. Really happy that this is happening.
Look, Bakum!
Happy the community is so active in making changes and improving things.
Look, Bakum!
Yeah, that I knew was going to be beneficial. There is something we need to try, by the way, yeah. I don't know when yet, but at some point we want to try it.
Look, Bakumu!
Strange that we get any announcement on the announcement channel of... I'm not sure to understand what's going on.
Drem, who are you? It has been long. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. I have... A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Treat me not as... What would you ask of me? You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. Our had Drem. But why? Why? Perhaps... Here, it was... But the... Which is... You could learn Dragon Red.
Alright, let's... recast everything. I don't think Alduin will be a big issue, but we'll see. I will take some precautions. I will take some frost and shock and fire resistance potions. Actually, no. We use Vengeance and we take the... Yeah, we do that. Good. So time to do a cryo spell blade.
Unlucky Nakib, Silesur. My belly is full of souls of your fellow. Die now, and we can soul. Sulaki Mulak, Par Threnax. My power has waxed, while yours has waned. I will feast on your soul, Son God.
We're one shot for Alduin, so let's maybe try to stay as much as we can. Dude. What's going on? need to fight him? What's going on? What is going on?
Call yourself.
Yes, I do have
You may have picked up the weapons of my ancient foes, but you are not their equal. You will pay for your defiance.
I can't see what's going on. Get back to me now. Arduino. What kind of bug is this? What kind of fucking bug is this? What? Dude, come on. Even the fights against Arduino now break. What the hell? Oh my god. So he's going to start the fight again now. Should I reload? What should he... Yeah, let's use another one. No, it doesn't work. Oh my... I can't. I can't. 2025 Skyrim still bad, that's fine. So what do I need to do? Another Dragon Rand? Will he wake him up? No, go on. Let's save, and I want to try one thing, maybe it would work.
Arthunax is weak. I am strong.
Arthunax is weak. I am strong. Nope. Well, we just defeat him 3 times. I think we are good.
Born of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I
You
cannot
have a
be
pet
slain
Arduino, exactly.
here by you or anyone else.
I cannot slay him, but I can train him.
You cannot prevail against me.
How to train a
I
dragon
will
3.
outlast you, mortal.
Mortal.
Lot Kongrach. This... a fine... yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not... I may... Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word... In your tongue, the word... Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum arc Mora.
I don't know. Archon uses a katana, so that means he's going to attack very quickly. He's going to move very quickly because it's vampire. That fight is going to be a nightmare. I mean, it's the right choice to make him fight in his human form, because in human form he's much stronger, and you should fight him in his better form. Yeah, will be a Giga Bunny Vamp with a katana that gives him 50 magica stamina and half per hit. I mean, 50 magica stamina half per hit is it's no joke, right? Hope we can all agree it's no joke.
All doing the work. Now what's the plan? Probably for the best. It will give me time to see if that old trap still works.
Yeah, and the katana is a one-handed weapon that does almost 200 damage, right? So I'm afraid there is a problem. No, but I didn't ask you to... Okay, the teleport is fucked here, because I keep using the right teleport and it keeps bringing me here. Yeah, I'm not complaining. I totally agree. I do all the Archon all the time because it is a joke.
I used
right?
to dream.
And the thing about Archon is that now it's
serious
even
one.
more...
Justice demands that he... Then came the... You shouldn't be. Cross-reference. By calling... I think it's there. Then...
in some potions. Now Archon is even more important because it has the blood that gives you, a stronger spell, longer spells, 25% fire resist. Like, it's important. It's hard to defeat him because it's a power up. Right now, essentially Archon is a huge power up for vampires. Less if you're not a vampire, but if you're a vampire, you should rush him, which is what I do all the time. So you probably want him to... Maybe you can fear him. I don't know. I'm kind of... I need to try him. Decide what I think about it, but yeah. Overall, I think it's a good change. Wait, why only 53? Why only 53? It was 71 last time we did this. Pretty sure. Yeah, I just hope it's not too boring. We'll see. I'm kind of curious to see how it is. Yeah, 53. Then resist magic. chalk. Why here two dragons? Okay, Periite. Okay, good. Man, Periite, if it's fixed, is super strong. If you can get all the diseases, it's very strong.
We're ready, Dragon. As I promised. My men... Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Good. I mean.
We're ready when you are.
Also the diseases work correctly, right? Like, I want my proper stamina regeneration, magical regeneration, because you can get a lot of good bonuses, right?
The lost. Of course. But while imprisoned like this... Was nu? Dini dein Rufe Astval. Saran Uth. Zuk. Amativ. Mu Bokotin Stinselok.
I what would be a good period build? What race? What type of it is? Yeah, but that's intended, right? The thing about variety is that it should give you some incredibly strong bonuses.
Sarang in Silko Solidgard.
Because I'm using clear sky. Well done. Wow, what did hit me? What the fuck was that? There was an aftermath? Yes, there is an Atronach. Oh no, there is a priest. It's not that. Oh, I didn't take the RPG instead. That would have been nice. Can't you just send storm there? Yeah, I can, of course. I thought the sun spells would be stronger. I'm using Sun Blast. Just fine. Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Look, Bakur!
What brings you, Wayfarer Grey? By what right? Ah, living or dead, by decree of shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
Are there any new spells added by the patch?
At long last,
Alduin's
Alduin's
doom
escaped
is
us
now
long
ours
ago.
to seal.
Just
Today
speak the
we
word,
take
and with high
our
hearts,
well-tempered
we'll have
revenge.
to
Comrades.
smite the worm.
Let us counsel take
is
before
more
battle
than a
is
snare.
blindly
Four
joined
voices
its shadowy
join.
gloom. Our
Is his
valor
shield
combined.
and
Look, we can blast the mist
We
and
must
bring
drive
him
away
to
his
battle.
mist, shouting together.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war. Our wills undaunted.
It scares me more than yeah. He's a chunky boy. You don't want to be hit by that axe for sure. I can see your point.
We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Look, Bakur!
Again!
Again, together, Alduin is strong. Again, as one, the world is...
No!
I did sleep a little bit. Very little. But I did sleep. I will sleep later a little bit more.
Does his strength have no end? Is our
Stand
struggle in
fast!
vain?
His strength is failing.
Again, and we break his grim hold over shores round.
Alright.
The endless will battle.
ready. We have a fight. You have a fight. Watch him kill me in one shot. Like, this will be the first time that Alduin kills me in one shot.
I have already defeated your friends once. Bane, I do not fear them. A fine slave you would have made. Barlocks.
You know what? I don't know why I'm making my job more difficult without any reason. Let's just remove this magic resistance. I ever win anyway, but why not just make it so much easier with Arcane Disjunction? I should use Arcane Disjunction more often. I know that it works so well against these enemies. Yeah, let's start it there. Alright, that was Alduin. We kind of knew this was easy. Well, time for Miracle. Let's go and die once more time in this patch.
This was a mighty deed.
Come on, let's see what
Alduin
bullshit kills us this time.
When you're ready to rejoin the return
I'm
now
going to have a lot of resistance this time
rich
against
boon
Miracle. I'm
from
going to have
shore,
more
my
than
lord.
100 magic resistance.
A
I
shout
want to see
to bring
him
a hero
doing
from
enough
Sovngarde in
damage
your
to
hour
destroy
of
me.
need.
Balduin is always a joke. Balduin, the only problem is if you cannot heal yourself. But like the way they will make Alduin stronger, and I think they're thinking about it. They want to make him faster. Because if he can attack faster, if he can do a melee attack faster, then it's very dangerous. You cannot stay close to. This build will still beat him easily. But right now Alduin is a joke no matter what. I think it's a reason why
it is done.
Like made the whole battle more difficult.
The eldest is no, but I cannot celebrate. Savor your triumph. On the currents of time.
Alright. But okay, but that's my point, that you cannot fix dragons. One of the reasons why I don't activate dragons in the game is that they're not interested to fight. They have two types of attacks, the shout and the melee telegraphed attack. They are easier than almost any other high level enemy.
I've been looking.
Over here.
And you cannot fix it because it's built in, right? I'm a vampire, damn it, I forgot. Just making the... But you joke about that, but it's true. Humans are stronger because they're more developed in this game. It's always been the case. It's a battle it's something I always said. The reason why Archon is so simple is that he's not in his human form, and the vampire lord form sucks, like the werewolf form sucks. And dragons are just the next step. It's just that the dragons are bigger, hit harder, that's it. But they are not developed. Bethesda didn't put the effort into those, so it's very, very easy to defeat them. But even in melee, it's easy to defeat Alduin. You can make him hit as hard as you want, it will still be easy to defeat. It's just not built to be strong. No, Thomas, but in this case I would have killed you no matter what. Like, it's just that the Absorb Essence makes it... like, I could have used the boulder. That's not what makes the fight easy against Alduin. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what I always say. Like...
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, there's been some... Have you been listening to me? Besides, maybe you can put a
that's
stop...
something I always said. Dragons are not interesting to fight. They were a good novelty because they didn't exist in Morrowind, Oblivion, and any other Elder Scroll. So, you know, at the very beginning, it was cool to have them, right? First, let's say 10 fights, they're interesting,
Well,
right?
we are.
Then they
Red.
get boring because they telegraph the attacks, and before you have Dragon Rend, they are annoying. They waste your time because they go around. After you have Dragon Rend, they are ridiculously easy, including Alduin. Alduin doesn't do anything better than the others, right? Now I'm going to jinx it, so next build will be killed by Alduin, but I don't remember last time Alduin had killed me.
I don't recognize you. Hail,
Yeah, guys, I'm not going to level up anymore. I don't think I need any other anything else. We could get the cloak. We could add the cow's cloak if I want. That gives us even more. I could do that. Yeah, we can do that. I don't know if I have the perks to get it, but why not? We're a mage after all. Yeah, let's get the cow's cloak and get whatever it's the bonus it gives you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very annoying dragons. Too many of them. Yeah, that's what they are going to do. That's what the team is, the Trivia Twix team is working on, making them faster. The problem is that it's a partial solution. It's not really a it's not really a solution, right? Making them faster. There you go, Chaos Cloak. So we got even more resistances. I mean, I don't know how much resistance I will have this time, but let's see if I now cast here. 43, 38, so plus 50. Yeah. Guys, if it kills me even in this form, I don't know anymore what to do. Like, we just give up on Miracle. Let's go directly to the boss, the main bosses. Yeah, I think Okay, they don't have... Now where am I going? I need to go north. So we haven't used any surpass yet, 24 surpass. Look at this clock.
Sky like a dragon. The book in my dreams.
Can I don't know. Can I?
Touch the sky like a dragon.
Can I go directly to Mira? Okay. Skyrim. Go to I guess I can get the Ben will shout and get the walking dream and then start the quest. Let's see. Let me do an art save just in case I break everything. But it's a good point. Maybe I don't need to do the quest again. Let's see. I can do so. Help band will player dot add learn word 040179 DC. It's not learn word, learn shop. Wait, how do I do that? I forgot the command. Skyrim console learn shout. Oh, teach, not learn, teach. Yeah, but let's, I mean, teach, non team. Without player? Okay, what am I doing wrong again? Teach word. Player. No, but it's fine because I invalid. Oh, really? Teach word 040179 DC. Because I need the word, I need the shout 040179 D8. No, but it's not like that. No, it's not like that. Band will 0401 79 D9. Okay. DA DB.
There's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. They said it couldn't be done. They said it. They said it.
Okay. Okay, and then finally the quest. Just 1 second. At Summon of Apocrypha is DLC 2 MQ06, and the first stage is then Set stage DLC 2 MQ06 and the stage is done. Read Walking Dreams. Let's see if it works.
Said it couldn't be done. Said it, they said it, they were wrong.
It gets stuck because it's the first one. Can I give myself controls and move on? Skyrim console give player control. I don't remember how it's called. Enable player control. Okay, this could break it, so I don't know. Controls. Because Mirak is going to be here. Yeah. So we broke the quest, I guess. Can I move to the last part? I don't know if this works. Let's give it a try. If it doesn't, I have an hard save. I can load.
I know, champion. The Agma in Flame was only this is Apocrypha, where all knowledge centered.
Ah yes, they have infinite magicka, and this means I have infinite magic.
If you tire of the search, read your book.
The thing is that I don't know if Skyrim works with the concept of immunity well. Like, I agree, but some things of Morrowind I'm not sure they would work well with Skyrim, you know what I mean? So, like, the Dragon Cuirass should, by the way, the Dragon Cuirass should be in Skyrim, just to be clear. But I have to wonder if it would work. Maybe it could be just give you a very high fire resistance. That's a thing that Tribute Fix doesn't do, like give you very high resistances to stuff. That's not something that I noticed that it does. It's a bit sad. Yeah, this is where you see essence, drain essence work really well, absorb essence work really well against the speaker. Speakers have this are really strong, and our absorb essence give us the upper edge against them. This is where it's really shines, in my opinion. So honestly, if I had to import something from Morrowind, I would probably import Goldbrand with a proper quest. I think it's Mephala. Who is in Morrowind that gives you Goldbrand? I always forget. Is it Mephala? But I will go with that. Yeah, the necromance, the leech, not necromant. Yeah, I know him. It drove me nuts one of the first time I played the DLC. What do you think about the DLC of Morrowind, by the way? I don't like the Blood Moon. I never understood the appeal of Blood Moon. I am okay with Tribunal, but mostly because it's nice to see the other two Tribunals. Boetia, yeah, of course it's Boetia, my bad. Boetia, right, not my father. I love Tribuna, I think was like, yeah, exactly, yeah. Tribunal, I think they didn't have the time to properly develop it, because it would have been nice to see also outside the city, you know. I think they just didn't have the time to do it, and it shows a little bit. Like, you spend most of the time in the sewers. Yeah, Elton Brand and Gold Brand. Really fun quest. Man, I miss exploring the ruins in Morrowind. The weirdness of them all. Honestly, if it wasn't for Requiem, I don't know if I would play Skyrim right now. It's just, I need the kind of challenge that Requiem provides, you know what I mean? I do miss a little bit. Whenever you want, guys. I also made a couple of mods for OpenNW, which I kind of abandoned, so eventually I need to get. Like, have you ever seen the cycle? This cycle in OpenNW? That's my mod. I could do a stream. It wouldn't be too bad to play a little bit of Morrowind at some point. I usually, like, my favorite class of all time is Argonian, Medium Armor, Spear. I just love it too much. Usually it's an Acrobat, so it moves really quickly in the Acrobat and Athletics, so it moves really quickly in the battlefield, and then uses the range of spears to keep enemies at bay. Such a good class. Such a shame we don't have medium armor and spears in Skyrim. We should have medium armor and spears in Skyrim. Yeah, we should. Where are you into New Vegas? New Vegas whenever you want. New Vegas, the only thing of New Vegas is that a standard playthrough of New Vegas takes a lot of time. But New Vegas whenever you want. New Vegas, what we can do, we can try to do permadeath. The only thing is, because I play modded hardcore, I will die. Like, it's not like Skyrim where you get strong and you survive hits. New Vegas, I will die. Some of the modded content can be quite tough, and it takes one wrong grenade, one wrong missile launcher, one wrong whatever to kill you in New Vegas. No, I haven't tried the Path of Ink. There are so many good mod lists. I never had the chance. But yeah, I heard very good, nice things. And Morrowind, would be nice to go with some thematic. Yeah, again, Argonian is one. Morrowind, but it's not even close. The only reason why I don't play Morrowind, and I'm not joking, the only reason why I don't play Morrowind is that I played too much Morrowind. I forgot one book. Where did I forgot one book? Wait, can I even forget the book? Ah no, I don't know. Morrowind, but it's not even close. The reason why I like the Elder Scrolls is Morrowind. It was such a different game compared to other. Like, my two favorite RPGs of all times are Gothic, medieval RPG, are Gothic and Morrowind. Morrowind was the weird one of the two. Like, I loved the Tess lore back in the days. It was such a, different approach to RPGs, and it was like, I mean, Morrowind had a lot of good stuff going for it. It's incredible how deep the lore was. Gothic, I made the mod Gothic. You know, the one that allows you to train despite. Well, I mean, it's a long story. I have a very good mod called Gothic. That is one very used mod as far as I know. It's it makes leveling better if you use Knight of the Riven. KOTOR 2, amazing game. KOTOR in general is something else. KOTOR is like KOTOR is again peak.
And I will carry you to Mora.
How you say? Peak Obsidian. God, I miss good Obsidian. God, I miss. I mean, you know, I really miss good Obsidian. I'm not joking. I miss the good story, the good characters, the good factions. I would die for another New Vegas with you know, Legion versus NCR and some interesting things. Yeah, for me it was Requiem, but it was for from a mechanical perspective. I don't like Skyrim lore. I tried, but it's just not there for me. Too many things have changed since Morrowind, and like Morrowind is incredible, guys. Morrowind is the game where the story, you know, the concept of a reliable narrator, you get that in Morrowind, but in ways that is incredible. The prophecy, you know, in Skyrim, the prophecy is real, which is a joke, because in Morrowind and the Elder Scrolls in general, the concept of prophecy was something fake, set up by fake gods. In the case of Morrowind, Azura. I remember playing Morrowind, and after like the third time, finding out that you're not the only Nerevarine, and that there were corpses of other Nerevarine around, or literally people that Azura thought could be the chosen one, they were still alive and just not giving a shit about the main quest, because the story is about Azura and how she manipulates people, and it takes time to get there to understand you know, what's going on. But when it clicks, when you understand that everybody is kind of lying, you know, and that you have Vivek that is telling you not really the full story, right, Vivek? But you never really find out if he killed you or not. And then Azura on the other side, which, again, she doesn't really give you the full story. She's also a petty bitch that transformed the Dahmer in what they are, so she clearly is not a good person, Azura. And then the relationship, you know, between Azura, Boetia, and Mephala with the Dahmer, and the dark culture of the Dahmer, both the natives and the Telvanni, and you know, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good. I could talk about that for years, but the best part of Morrowind by far for me was the fact that nothing was set in stone. Like, you don't even know if you're really the in Morrowind, because you don't fulfill the prophecy entirely unless you reinterpret the prophecy. But you are not immune to the divine disease in Morrowind. You are not. You take the divine disease, you're just immune to the effects of it. So depending how you read it, you're not the you know, the person describing the prophecy, which is great. It's great. Morrowind is great. What you guys want me to say? Morrowind is great. I will die on this hill. It's such a good game. Okay, time to go and die to Mira one more time. I love games that are like, you know, play with your mind. They don't give you like a path, you know, you are the Dragonborn, you will kill Alduin. And instead they play with this idea that, no, you're not that good. Life is not that simple, and there are forces around you that are trying to manipulate your destiny. Because of course, right, when you have the Hydras are not gods. They are like semi-gods.
Mirak is strong.
Yeah, Mirak is strong for sure, man. Like we know Mirak is strong. I think at this point we can save him. Yeah, exactly, right. It's nice to play the idea that you are not Azura's Nerevarine. It's nice to play that. On the other side, it's also nice to think you're Nerevarine if you want to have that relationship with the Tribunal, right? So it gets to the point where it's fine to play any of these roles. The game just, it's fine with any of those.
And so the first Dragonborn meets the last Dragonborn at the summit of Apocrypha. No doubt, just as Hermaeus Mora intended.
Yeah.
He is a fickle master.
Yeah, he's a fickle master and you're a son of a...
But now
guy.
I will be free of him. My time in Apocrypha is over. You are here in your full power, and thus subject to my full power. You will die, and with the power of your soul, I will return...
Yes, but that makes it more interesting. The fact that the Hydras are not God, it makes it more interesting because it's same for Vivek and the Tribunal, right? Like, if the Hydras are not gods, then why shouldn't Vivek and the Tribunal be treated the same way as the Hydras? Why Azura is so mad with them? Right? And like in general, what is the point for Azura to be like that? So that's an interesting part is the Hydras are not God. They're treated like God by people, but they're not God, right? They're just entities with extreme power. And then you have Hydras, which are considered God, but again, there isn't a concept of a real super god in Morrowind. You have these essentially a tier list of entities with powers, right? And Morrowind is the story of agreed. Azura is a beachful story, but it's an interesting beach because you can see her point of view, right? You could explain what she does based on the fact that she's scared of having more Daedra in the world. Especially, like, you can imagine, you know, after what happened with Molag Bal, probably don't want Cole Harbour again, right? Like, it makes sense. So you could try to explain it as in the Daedra are trying to avoid that kind of mistake again, in a way. Or she's just jealous of other people getting power. Because they will, you know, given how the lore works, new new gods will essentially, well, not gods, but semi-gods, I'd say, will essentially take part of the power from, you know, one of the spheres of power. So it's kind of cool. I like this idea a lot. I like this idea a lot. Like, I cannot explain. And the fact that Azura tries to manipulate you makes her very human, right? Yes, true. Except Mortas needs to use this divine tools, right? So, and this. Then the question is, can mortal be God without divine tools? Are all the gods like that because of divine tools? Right? Like, is the heart of Lorcan really the reason, the only way to get there? And what happens if more people access it? Right? So there are a lot of questions there. It's a very interesting topic to discuss if you think about it, because the answer cannot be anybody can be a god, right? So what happens there? And what happened to the Dwarven, right? Like, is it true that they achieved Chin and suddenly disappear because they realized that it was all a lie? That's the question. We don't know, though. Like, we know that for sure you can achieve Chin with the heart. I mean, not for sure. We don't know if the Dwarven reached that. We think they did, right? Because that's the story everybody said. So, the story goes that by using the Heart of Lorcan and the instrument of the Heart of Lorcan, the dwarven achieved understood what they are, who they are, and therefore they disappear because it's all a dream, right? And so you don't exist, you're not real. But the question is, can you reach the same conclusion through other meaning? Like, for instance, Magnus. Can you use what Magnus left in the world, like the sun? Can you use that to reach the Chim? That's an interesting topic. Magnus, I literally open a tier in reality, right? The sun has been created by him leaving our reality, so maybe there is a way to follow him. I don't know.
Close time and be master of my own fate once again.
All right, let's try. Problem we need to fix is we need to find a way to make the screen less like this, because I can't see what's going on. I just can't see it.
They wanted to use me.
Oh, this was a mistake. I've done a mistake. I realize it now, but I've done a mistake. Yeah, bad. Jesus, the damage. Whatever. I just too much noise on the screen and I wasn't focused enough. It doesn't matter. I was just using surpassing potions all the time. It's not the way I want to win this fight. All right, that's okay. Right, one thing I want to try before finishing is I want to see if I can grab him, just out of curiosity. Ah, that's okay. I kind of expected it would go like that. The thing is, it was stacking the buff on me, and it was getting to the point where the damage was insane.
Good. I will land at once.
Like at the second round, he was doing a quarter of my health and damage at that point. What you want me to do? Like, okay, if even after all of this I get that amount of damage, yeah. But let's try with let's see if telekinetic grab does work. What it does.
No, not yet. We should greet our guest.
Whoops.
And so the first Crucifix.
Oh, it teleports. Even if I grab him. Because immortal and teleports. What the hell is going on? You believe me if I tell you that I'm not seeing what's going on. Yeah, I'm not seeing what's going on. So you cannot grab me. Bagged him. Where? No, I don't know. Whatever. Like, so he has moves that nobody else has that allow him to get away from that. Okay. Why not?
They wanted.
I don't get it. I don't understand this, guys. Like, even if I wanted to keep casting Arcane Junction, I don't see what's going on. It's just, it's so noisy. It's so... And he teleports, and then he gets ethereal. Are you hitting him or not? It's... I don't know. I understand it's skill issue, but it's way above my skill. So when talking about tomorrow, no, but I am focused. I'm just, I just knew that as a mage, this was not a fight that I could win. It's taking way too little damage. It's very hard to aim him. I don't know how to kill him. Like, even now, this last part, I probably missed Arcane Disjunction because I wasn't really absorbing enough. The fire effort needs to go. A lot of things needs to go, but I think the main offender is the not the arcane, the other one, the abyssal. The abyssal effect covers everything. It's thick, like it's non-transparent compared to fire and frost, and it's you can see through it, you know. So like when you hit him while it does the explosion, right? The fire, it's fine, but the abyssal thing covers everything. It's like you can't see him anymore. Yeah, but that's a problem through Hood, right? It's not a problem of... it's not a problem of the build tweaks. But honestly, it's fine. Like, I wasn't expecting to win the fight against Mirak. I just wanted to reach this point. After seeing I saw again the footage of some of the fights I'd done with Mirak, and even with surpassing, you can deal if he just hit you 3 times with this dot, you're going to use 4 surpassing for 1 attack. It's not sustainable. The thing is, this particular build was so that I had a lot of elemental resist, because I wanted to prove to myself that no matter how much resistance I have, this is not a fight I could win. And in fact, there we go. So I think the solution against Mirak in this patch is to probably, I guess, use summons and try to divert some of his attacks away. And yeah, exactly, because no matter what people say, the reality is that melee is stronger than, can do way more damage over time than magic. Dang it. But anyway, the build was fun. The build was really fun. Like, it said it sounds like this, but honestly all my builds have ended like this. But the build was fun. So Dammer, Lady, but still Lady by the way. Dammer, Lady, Erma, Alteration for basically anything, Restoration for everything else. We could have avoided Restoration, but on the other hand, I had a lot of fun with Alteration, so I cannot really complain. Sorry, with Restoration too, I cannot really complain. Like Soulcane, we went through it at the speed of light. I think this is probably one of the strongest mages. It's not like the Necro, but the Necromancer is on another plane, right? Yeah, but it is probably one of the strongest mages, certainly stronger than Destruction. But I mean, it's not even close in my opinion. I don't think I would have done anything differently. This is it. This is like the build and the fact that Mirak defeated us. Maybe it's a skill issue. I need to learn better this fight, but I can't, guys. I can't. I don't know what to do more better than what I'm doing. And it could be a skill issue, but God, I would be surprised because I know how to play Skyrim. So I'm a bit surprised if I don't have the skills that, like, maybe there are people that have skills. I don't know. Feels weird. I would like to see maybe one day the big guy showing me how to do this fight, so maybe I can learn how to defeat Mirak. The worst part of this is that probably Osenberg would be easier than Mirak because Osenberg we can grab him. Mirak we can't. So Mirak, not only they made him stronger, they made him immune to grab, and which means you can't really use any cheese, which is fine. It's just that I don't think the fight is fair. And by the way, I have the last fixes installed, and we still got hit several times by the Fire Nova. So the fix doesn't solve that problem. Yeah, I agree, but But the problem is that none of our build, none of my builds went to manage to defeat Mirak. So is it skill issue or nobody can defeat Mirak? And like I would need to check who managed to kill Mirak in this patch. I did kill him. I did kill him with the bound weapons build because I was outputting so much damage that he couldn't really survive. But that was the only build, and of course the assassin, right? Everything. I did Mephala, I've done Sunlight, I've done Shield and Sword, Shield and Axe. Nothing defeated the Mirak. And the reason is that at some point of the fight, the damage it does grows. Feels exponential. It's not exponentially, but grows to 3 times. So at the beginning, his attacks are fine. Then he starts debuffing you, and then he attacks even faster. And you reach a moment of the fight. You can see it before. We just did it now. I used 4 surpassing potions because I recognized that moment, and I start pressing the button several times because my health bar was going from 600 to 0 in 2 seconds. So that's when you press surpassing, then you do it again until you are in a safe zone. So he has this burst of damage, Mirak, that make fighting him very, very hard. But I think the main problem is that I don't see shit. I can't see shit when I fight Mirak. So I can't really focus on him. Like the problem with the Ebony Blade makes you immortal. Okay, if you ever use the Ebony Blade makes you immortal, period. There is no question around that. The fact that I couldn't kill him with the Ebony Blade is incredible. I still can't believe that my Mephala build didn't kill him. And the reason is that I wasn't able to see him, so I wasn't hitting him, so I wasn't getting back the health. Yeah. But okay, it's fine. No need to be angry, like I kind of knew already how this was going to be. So I need to think what to do next, because I need to see if there is a way to upgrade to 5-2 or if it's better to wait until Lala does his magic. So we wanted to play Clavicus, be a Clavicus build next. But with the patch we could play also Spellblade or other builds, so it's not just that one. We can choose other builds if you guys want me to try something new in the new patch. I'd say no Mephala because I've done enough Mephala for a while. So maybe not Serpent, no Mephala. But everything else is on the table. We could we could even try an Azura build. I know. I'm always down for sneak builds if you want. Sanguine is an option if you want. We can do dark. We can do essentially what Grid has done. Essentially the same exact build as Grid. So go for the lunar armor, which looks amazing. That's an option. The only problem with that is I don't know the damage output of that build. But Malakat we have done it, right? The Sneak Assassin was a Malakat one. The one that killed the Mirak was a Malakat build. If I have to do a melee, no sneak melee Malakat build, we have 20% less armor. That would be, yeah, that would be interesting to see. It's a very glass cannon build. No, one I could do that is interesting, but I cannot guarantee I can bring into end game. But I always wanted to try is dual wield swords, Molag Bal Vampire, starting Nocturnal. Which mod? Because base standard sucks. Let me close here in the meanwhile. There is a mod that improves standard? I need to find a good way to make the Mirak fight easier for me. I don't know. That would be an option, yeah. Standard, maybe 200. Okay, why phone share the grid guide to tribute tweaks? What the heck? Oh no, I'm reading old stuff. Sorry, my bad. Okay, an official release 5.2 is unofficial. Armor coating. I've played a little bit of Tamriel Rebuild, and I really enjoyed it. The problem is that Tamriel Rebuild the conflicts with I mean, it's very good. Like I don't want to say, I usually play Morrowind Rebirthed. Yeah, because I like it more than the base game. I found it's a bit better, more adjusted, more interesting. So you need to pick between the two, right? You need to pick between either Tamriel Rebuild or Morrowind Rebirthed, and I tend to go with Morrowind Rebirthed because I prefer less but more refined stuff than a lot of stuff, but maybe not fully done. But I played Tamriel Rebuild. I played a Moraton character going around. Actually, not that many months ago I played it, and if you remove the problems with the FPSs and old Ebonheart, I really enjoyed it. The quality is superior to the base game, in my opinion. Many locations are just superior in terms of, you know, how they feel. Some cities are just incredible in Tamriel Rebuild. You know, like I don't remember which one I visited that were like outstanding, but some were really, really impressive. I don't remember the names. I remember the Spider Forest. I think it was a Mephala team thingy, if I'm not mistaken. So I remember some really good places Tamriel Rebuild. I was just going around doing quests for the Moratong and enjoying the thing. But I was doing more RPG, right? Like sleeping in the inn, doing all the, you know, good stuff. It was more relaxed. So I'm having a look at the changes. Dammer can learn teaching of Azura, Poeti, and Mephala. Yo, that's also cool. Okay, the Aldemir Royal set has been changed. Interesting. Some of these changes are interesting. After playing Skyrim Quest for 2 years, yeah. But for me, it's no comparison. Like, I think Skyrim quests are garbage. Almost all of, not all of them, but almost all of them. I really don't like the concept of Alduin. Yeah, of course. Sorry, I'm giving you the black screen, guys. One sec. One moment. Let's do... do I add a simple capture of my browser? Window capture, and the windows to capture is this one. Yeah. Can you see my screen? Yeah, but I mean, I've been saying about Miracle in a while, like I don't know what's going on exactly there. So I can increase a little bit, maybe it's easier to read. So, going from the top, armor coating applied for variable fits, generic coating created using base along with another item. Paste is made by sack of flour plus bottle of water, jug of meat, white wine or red wine. Grease, butter, troll, anchor fat, or either cheese. Okay, you need to use a mortar and pestle, okay. Increase spell power. So this may be very interesting for builds. Maybe low level enchantments. I mean, probably also high level, but low level should be fairly easy to get the materials. Shield effect changes. This one we tried it already. Yeah, this one we tried it already. Namira's build was based on that. Okay, Bossman can create a jerky snack, so Bossman may be a good race now to use, because now you have two strange meats bonuses at the same time. Dummer can have Azura, Boetia, Mephala, and if I remember correctly, those are not too bad as in like essentially you're praying to those. They're not they're not replacing blessings. This can be interesting. This can be very interesting. I don't know if was this already? Not yet, but there was a description of what they do somewhere. So, okay, unnamed first one armor, vampire robes, farmer, stormcloak, chainmail, Netchlater, full shield. Okay. Blood Mage we discussed already. Add a new conjuration spell we discussed. And this makes for a very good poison build. Unique light armor foes, yes. Put and place scroll of teleport in the specific location, single use. Okay. I don't understand why single location, single scroll and not a ring, for instance. Okay, and then there are various fixes. Okay, they are fixing the blessing of Julianos, various other blessing. Yeah. Nice. Oh, I see. So it was stronger than expected, the alteration perk. Complex workaround to ensure caravan don't oversell unknown solvent. Okay. Yeah, that's a good fix because I had this happening. Fixed condition of net bench. I wonder what that is. Okay. Okay. Alright, I don't know what those fixes are, it's not explaining them. Exactly. you shine instead of dying from sunlight. Okay, changes. Increase distance allowed from this is interesting. From target to benefit. Okay, good. I don't know, but I guess good. 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 Very good. Very easy to do this one now. Okay, good. Nice. Okay. Nice. Nice. This one. Nice. The good fix, this one. This one is essential. Yeah, okay. Then we could go for this skeleton in one of the next builds. Now, yes. Now that it works like 4 armor pieces, yes. Nice. Nice. Mm-hmm. Nice. Good. So Ron is again dangerous. Okay. Okay. So we have the new Thief Guild Master set. But it doesn't tell us what it does. This includes a new armor trait, but it doesn't tell you which armor trait. Okay, so the ancient shrouded armor was faster movement, but you take more damage. So probably they removed the you take more damage. I think greed was against it. Okay. What a weird change. Ooh, okay, so we have a new roadblock on the companion quest line. Orphan Rock is now harder. We need to kill only one, but they are tough. They were already pretty tough, so... Weighted champion is stronger. Change the tournament after. All players must have their own unique effect when war. Oh right, Orphan Rock is not the companion quest line, is the... My bad. Check again. Skyrim. It's the Nettlebane, sorry, my bad. It's Nettlebane. Good, good. Then this is good, because the Nettlebane shouldn't be that easy to get. Nice. Kinneret now gives you 15% cheaper wind spell. So how do you use this? You do Bless Your Kinneret, but how do you use this? You switch bow to wind spells. I mean, it's nice. The Almeri Royal set has changed. Yeah, the word broken, good, medical suggestion. Agreements are stronger. Dragon Priest Acolytes are stronger. And that's it. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. Nothing really stands out as a bad change. The game is going to be tougher because now you have, like, everything seems to be harder. But I can't really complain about the changes, to be honest. I don't know what to expect from Archon. I think that's my main concern, is will we die to Darkon the first time we do it? I think we need to test these armor coatings to understand how good they are. Alright guys, I think I'll close here. I need to go and prepare lunch. But yeah, I would like to wait for Lala to make a change to Lalaland. I don't think I want to... I don't want to do it manually myself because there are a lot of patches that I will need to patch, but overall I really like 5.2. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm still considering Clavicus as next build. I think that may be nice, but let's see how it goes. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. It was really nice to talk about Morrowind though. Should do that more often. And I wish you a good day and see you later if I stream and you're around. Bye bye.